Number 54, the Guamanian-born pitcher, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Now at the plate, Malik Smith, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Tough play for Solarte. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Smith stands at second with no outs. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ji-Man Choi. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. There goes Smith. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here it is, the 3-0. It is in there for strike 1. The 3-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. A man at third with one away. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Wendell. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Richard has a beat on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Duffy stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on no base hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Rays 1 and the Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Diego Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box now, Billy McKinney. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, number 28.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Missed with a slider.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Count is 2-1.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. 2-2 pitch just missed.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit out towards second. Wendell has it, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Ready now, number 13. He readies for his first plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball and a strike.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And it misses. 3-1 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, designated hitter, Kendry.
Here's Kendrys Morales. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Wendell on the grass. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now at the plate, number 1. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 1.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today.
Batting seventh.
And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield, has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. That misses. 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Full count, 3-2.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did
Number
right there.
9.
Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Jake Bowers. As he'll take a look at ball one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Two-0 count, the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Richard. And the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So stepping in, Randall Richard, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Randall Richard.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And that misses 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at outfielder Malik Smith. Speed is his game, period, the end. He is up at the plate. He is trying to put that defense and infield on their toes. And from a defensive standpoint, nobody goes to their right or left as quick as this guy.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. One out, nobody on.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Pillar stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Line drive to center field, and the Blue Jays break into the hit column as that's a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Digging in, number 68. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They still trail 1-0. Settling in now, number 19, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runners are at first and third with none out. That's wide, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Check the swing there and pops this one up. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away decides not to risk it. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Pilar's there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Joey Wendell. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the third out. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rays are out in front, 2-0. Now to the plate, number 9. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. This will get foul for strike 2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Popped him up, and this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Richard.
Digging in, Richard Arena. Now here's the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, number 28.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Full count now. 3-2. Number 13 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, number 13.
Ready for another chance. Number 13. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The 0-1 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
0-2.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Working for the punch out and the offering towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And There's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. The 1-2. Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
In now, number 1. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, the center fielder.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Duffy, the runner at second with 1 away. Now it's 2-0. Two and 1 to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Bauers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
That was the 63rd pitch in 3 1/3 innings. I'm sure this guy wanted to keep that pitch count a lot lower than where it's at right now.
The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. First and second now, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now batting.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, number 19, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Fouled away. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Now the relay home. And he's out on the tag. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rays are in front, 3-0. Here's Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Kendrys Morales.
Now here it comes. Called strike over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 home is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk. Hervis Solarte is on deck. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
So digging in now, Hervis Solarte was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Morales leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Pitch is looked at for the first strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Two outs here with a runner at third. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. From the stretch. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Adam Kolarek answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, number 68, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ball and a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in safely. There's a high pop-up. Number 19 shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Malik Smith. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. McKinney is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, designated hitter.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Ji-Man Choi. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays, as the lead remains 3-1. Into the box, number 9, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Richard Arena. He popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Hey boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, number 20.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Billy McKinney. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
The 0-2 home. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Number 19 has a play, and that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Ryan Tepera takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 52, Ryan Tapera.
Digging in, Joey Wendell, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Second baseman, Joey Wendell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Wendell, a former member of the Oakland A's. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Drilled right back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. No balls and a strike to count. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Ball's there and he is out. Good throw.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, number 1. This pitch is popped up. Number 68 in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-1. Now batting, number 13. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way. Softly hit out toward short. And 1 gone.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Kendry.
Striding forward now is the DH, Kendrys Morales. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He was laid off and the count runs full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count remains full. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pham over to his left. 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Randall Grichuk. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Number 50 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 50.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a walk in his last trip.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Kiermaier, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And he doesn't get much on the swing here as this is pulled down the first base line. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, number 9.
Now at the plate, Jake Bowers. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, Pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Solarte is there, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3, and it's still 3-1. In now, Yonhervis Solarte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Now here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar singled home a run in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0 home is low and outside for a ball. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now the 2-0 home. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Standing in now, number 68. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
One and 2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Standing in, number 9. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw. Got him by a step. Would have been a run if he beat it out, but the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rays are out in front 3-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Malik Smith. He'll start us off in the 8th. From the stretch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Popped him up. Number 13 is there. 1 away. Up next for the Rays, Tommy Pham, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Choi, the former Angel, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here it comes on 1-1. And that one just missed outside. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And they got him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Joey Wendell would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting, second baseman, Joey Wendell.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Wendell. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Choi, the runner at first with 2 gone. One and one.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Swing and a looper to left. McKinney coming in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from Toronto in just a moment. Ryan Yarbrough is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48.
Striding in once again, Richard Arena. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Second baseman, Richard Arena.
Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup right down the middle. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Push softly over toward the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Number 28.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Billy McKinney. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, number 13. Fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Tyler Clippard enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now in the box, Matt Duffy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Matt Duffy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Duffy. The 2-2. Grounded to short. He's right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, number 1.
Standing in, number 1. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 1-0 is taken for a strike right down the middle. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Stepping in now, Jake Bowers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. The 1-0 delivery. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Rays strand just the one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Sergio Romo is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Sergio Romo.
Kendrys Morales will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three. And that is the start they were looking for, down by two, as that misses for ball four.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
So striding in, Rendell Grichuk. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Comes set with the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Yonhervis Solarte, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Morales, base runner at first with 1 out. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around it?
The 3-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for this first base hit in this one.
Hey guys, that's the danger of falling behind in the show. You miss over the harder to play for count leverage, you're going to pay for it.
So Oscar Hernandez will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 37, Oscar Hernandez.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit hard on the ground is short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The second for 1.
Now batting, number 68.
At the plate, number 68. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Up around the face. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Tampa Bay Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adam Kolarek earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.